Hey guys, Coach Royce here.
Coach Jerry here.
And today we're going to walk you through the barbell back squat, initial setup and walkout, specifically high bar. Here we go. So you're getting ready to perform your very first barbell back squat. Here are a few key points to keep in mind. When you first approach the barbell, you're going to want to put your hands in a very specific position to your body type. Too wide, and you won't be able to engage your lats to stabilize your spine. Too close, and you're going to be jammed up, and you may have a forward shoulder, which you'll run into the same issue. You won't be able to set your scapula down and back and tighten your lats. So you need to find that middle ground where you can engage your lats and pull downward into the barbell to stabilize your spine. As you can tell here, Jerry is pinching his shoulder blades down and back, and he's creating a shelf with his upper traps. Now it's important to know that you need to set the bar in just the right position. Too high, you're going to cause stress on your neck. Too low, and you're getting toward a low bar position, which is a different lift entirely. Notice his very intentional breathing and bracing. Please go back and watch our breathing and bracing video so you know what we're talking about. Coach Jerry sets his hands in his specific position so that he can settle the bar into his upper traps and tighten his lats with a lat pull down type movement. Now we're going to watch his feet very closely on this take. I want you guys to see how very specific and intentional he is with his feet. He sets his feet very close together. As he unracks the bar, he wedges his hips underneath him. One step straight back takes you out of the rack. 2 and 3 will set you into your squat position. Then he's going to breathe again and brace his core again to prep for his very first rep. As Jerry approaches the bar, he's putting his hands in a very specific position, specific to him. You want to have your hands in a position that allows you to be able to pull downward into the barbell as if to do a lat pull down. Notice his foot position here. He's putting his feet close together to allow him the opportunity to walk out of the rack without ping-ponging inside the rack. Breathe and brace. And the very last thing he's going to do before he initiates the descent is to settle the bar into his skeleton as if to make him and the barbell one unit.
As Coach Royce approaches the bar in the wild, no, but seriously, he grabs the bar with intention. Strong grip, walks under the bar, gets a bar on his high traps, brings his feet close, braces his core, big breath, lifts with his hips, not his knees, walks out 1, 2, and 3, as to be in a perfect squat position for his body type. Big breath, braces everything, pulls the bar down into his body like a lat pull down, and he is ready for a squat. He's mentally going through all of his cues, sets his hands in a position which is comfortable for him, not too wide, not too narrow. Sets his feet under the bar. With your feet narrow, you're able to walk out the bar without ping-ponging. You set your feet wide, that's all you will get. And that will sap strength out of your lift. Braces his core, sets, lifts with his hips, not his knees, walks out 1 foot, 2nd foot, and 3rd. Into squat position, releases air. That way he can bring in more, braces his core, pulls the bar down into his scapula, pitching his shoulder blades, just like a lat pull down. Now he is ready to squat.
All right guys, I just want to talk briefly for a second about where to place your bar height for a novice lifter who is performing a traditional barbell back squat in a high bar position. Basically, you want to put the bar at about your clavicle. Right? Close to or right at the clavicle. It's going to allow you the opportunity to get underneath the bar And when you lift it up, you'll just barely clear the J-pegs, just enough space for safety. If you place them too high, what happens if you place them too high, Coach Jerry?
Then you have to calf press them out. And if you can't clear, you're at full height. Yeah, you're gonna have to calf press out. Calf press in. Just a few safety tips quickly. First, you want to make sure your weights are all the way on. Take your collar, push up against it, snap it shut. This way your weights do not slide off as you're lifting. Second, we have our safety pins in here. If anything should happen, whether it's malfunction in your equipment, malfunction in your body, technique, anything, you have these here to save you from any potential disaster. Another disaster that can happen is people will tend to get their weights ready and they'll stack them. You don't want to stack them because they are very slippery. This is how we injure ourselves and get ourselves out of the gym for 6 to 8 weeks.
So how should we stack them?
Either individually on the floor or up against one of your bars.